Hello humans, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel if you're one of my bagel babes. I'm Kelsey, the blogger behind Blondes and Bagels, and today we're gonna do this glowy golden bronze goddess look. That's what I'm gonna call this one. Kinda got away from me on the bronze, but it was intended to be golden. And if you're fair like me, hopefully this is a good little tutorial about how to kind of glow up your skin in a natural but glam looking way. So anyway, if you want to see how to get this look, then just keep on watching.
This is real, real love.
Alrighty, let's get started with this little glowing golden goddess look. I like to do my eyes first, but I like to let some of the skin stuff sink in. So we're gonna use the Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow, which is essentially like a glowing primer. I can't really say that it does like a ton for the longevity of makeup, but it does give you a good glow. I think by the time you see this, maybe it'll be like a couple of videos back, but I did do an entire face of Charlotte Tilbury video and talked about my thoughts on all of her products there. I do really like this. It's on the pricier side. Charlotte as a whole is one pricey biatch, but her stuff is really good. Okay, so gonna let that sink in and then start with the eyes. I'm gonna use the Smashbox 24-hour Photo Finish Eyeshadow Primer. I use this in every single video. It's my ride or die eyeshadow primer. I do like the MAC paint pots. I just find that they dry out a little bit faster. Like I don't use them fast enough versus this, which comes in a little squeezy tube and lasts forever and never dries out because it's a squeezy tube. But like a Painterly paint pot is a solid eyeshadow primer as well. I just love this stuff, works great. All right, the palette in question today, I sat with my eyeshadow palette drawer for a while looking through anything that might have like gold tint to it. And honestly, you guys, I landed with the Tartelette Toasted palette. I think this got launched maybe a summer or two ago, back when like warm shadow palettes were all the rage. There was a hot second there where warm shadow palettes were the jam. I can't remember if I reviewed this palette or not. If I did, I'll link it down in the comments below. I'm not entirely sure. So just to like get it out of the way, I have a couple beefs with this palette. A lot of these shades, like this one that has sparkle in it, doesn't actually give you that sparkle. I don't know. I think a lot of it just ends up looking all the same, but we're going for a golden glowy look. I'm not necessarily needing a ton of variety, so I think it's okay in this instance. I'm actually gonna start with this light shade right here. It's called Cashmere. I also thought the shades were a little bit powdery in this one. I'm using a MAC 224 here just to buff that into the crease. Just very powdery. Now I'm gonna take this warmth color right next to it to just define the crease a little bit more. I forgot how powdery this is. Why Tarte? Why? I'm kind of like remembering why I stopped picking up this palette now, to be honest with you, because I'm like trying to look for the colors I want, and I'm remembering that ones that look pretty in the palette don't translate well in the eye. Like this candle shade was really crusty, if I remember right. Kind of unfortunate. I'm gonna take this cozy shade right here, which is sort of like a dark copper almost. Tarte is usually so good. The Tartelette in Bloom palette is maybe one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes of all time. Maybe even in my top 3. I feel like this is one of those looks that I'm gonna hate until the very end. And then I swear it'll come alive. Now I'm gonna take Sunset right here, put that all over the lid. Okay, I'm gonna leave the eyes there for now. We're gonna come back, we'll do liner, mascara, and then maybe put some shadow under the lid, but I want to bounce back over to my skin for right now. There's literally like eyeshadow all over my vanity. I don't know about that palette. Okay, I'm gonna take my damp beauty blender here with some of Charlotte Tilbury's Light Wonder foundation. Again, we're going for like this glowing goddess look. And I have a lot of like glowy foundations, but this is probably one of the best. Like when I wear this, people comment like, wow, your skin is just glowing. Charlotte is a pricey woman, but she makes good stuff. It's so weird. I swear, I said it in my Charlotte Tilbury video, but I had tried this foundation maybe like a year or so ago, and when I tried it the first time, I hated it. Like, I hated it so bad I returned it, which I never do. Believe me, I don't take a lot of stuff back. I'd rather just like put up with it or give it to a friend because I feel bad. I feel like it's wasteful. Like with makeup, you have to damage it out versus if you go return a sweater, they can still sell that sweater. So I'm really not into returning makeup, but I gotta say, like I just hated it so much I took it back. And then I thought I would just give it another try for my Charlotte Tilbury video, and I ended up like falling in love with it. My skin's changed a lot over the last year, which might explain it. It's looking a lot fresher now. Do you see the glow that just gave me? Just like an instant golden goddess glow. I feel like I have cat hair everywhere. I do feel like there's cat hair on my face. I just can't quite place it. Okay, I swear this isn't just a Charlotte Tilbury video, but I am gonna use her powder. Mostly because I don't usually powder ever. I don't usually powder in general because my skin is so dry. But out of all the powders I've ever tried, this is the only one that's milled finely enough to not give me that powdery, dry, crusty look. Sorry that I love her. She's so expensive. All right, for bronzer, we're gonna use the Too Faced Natural Lust Bronzer, the big Real Techniques fluffy brush, just to warm up the face and again, give that golden glow. I chose this one for like a golden goddess sort of look because it does have that built-in highlighter. And so you could theoretically highlight with it if you wanted to, but I mix them and it ends up giving this really soft, glowy bronze that looks really natural. So if you're fair like me or more light to medium skin tone, I think you'd really like this. Just get rid of the double chin. Oh my God, I just lost 3 pounds. Bronzer seriously just makes me feel so much better about my life. All right, Golden Goddess Glow. When I thought of what blush was perfect for this golden look, and I wanted to do something peachy, and 2 different blushes came to mind, one of which is MAC Warm Soul. They have repackaged this and I think reformulated it, even though they swear they did not. Just like a peachy, mineral-based blush. Here's the thing though, very similar, and I think actually better in that peachy range is Benefit's Gold Rush, which is this shade right here. I think it is better now than Warm Soul. So I'm gonna take that. This is just one of their big palettes, which honestly, if you can find, they launch these all the time. If you're gonna buy a Benefit blush, don't buy it single. End up buying it in one of these palettes. I'm telling you, it'll be the best money you ever spent on a blush palette. They are very, very good quality blushes, and price-wise, it really does not make sense to buy them singularly. God, it's so beautiful. It's just this like natural peachy, almost like a mix of peach and bronze. It's the only one in this palette I've really touched. Like when you look at it, you can see it has like a dent in it, and I barely touch the other blushes because it goes with every single look. Every time I pull out this palette, I'm like, oh, I'll use something different. No, I won't. When you like something, you like it, right? What is a gal to do? So glowy and beautiful. Am I going overboard? Yes. Do I care? No. Okay, well the glow doesn't stop there. I wanna go in with the Fenty Kilowatt Highlighter. This is in Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal. And since we're really glowing, I'm gonna go in with Fire Crystal. Is that Fire Crystal? I think that's Fire Crystal. God, so much fallout on everything. I chose this because it's got a good like golden-y glow to it. See that? Ooh la la. The skin is glowing. All right, do you guys wanna do brows? I say it in every video. I'm sure you guys are super annoyed with me by now. My eyebrows are microbladed, but I do like to just fill in a couple spots. It has been a little while since I got them bladed. I think with blondes, like obviously most of it, all of this is fake and all of this is fake. So most of it is still around, but with blondes, I just feel like sometimes I need a little extra. I rarely use the pencil actually. Usually what I do is just go straight into the brow gel. This is Benefit's Gimme Brow. I also like Glossier Boy Brow if you're a blonde like me. Both of these brands make great brow gel. Because blondes, it's a little bit tricky. You actually want to go like a shade or 2 darker than your lightest color. Like obviously this is not the color of my brow, right? I'm giving it a bit of a darker shade. I've decided no eyeshadow under the eyes, but I am gonna go in with this Glossier Play Color Slide eyeliner. This one is in the shade Pretty Penny. It's sort of like a bronzy shade. It's like a nice Almost like a golden bronze. I really do like their eyeliners, I gotta say. Sometimes their makeup is hit or miss, especially out of the play line, but their eyeliners are great. I have them in 3 colors. I think like a blue, a dark brown, and then this bronzy one. Real good, real good. All right, let's top it off with some mascara. I'm gonna use Charlotte Tilbury's Full Fat Lashes. I've really enjoyed this mascara. I think I like it because the formula is a bit drier. I like a mascara that's been open a little bit, not so wet and gloopy. All right, we've got the lips left. I wanted to try 2 new products that I got in from Rimmel. So this is the Rimmel, the color of this Rimmel lipstick is in 720 Snatched, right here. Not gonna use a liner, we'll see how that goes. Might be a little dark. A little bit darker than I was intending for this look. However, I have a gloss at the ready. So this is the Stay Glossy by Rimmel. What shade are you? Shade 710, Honey Honey. It's kind of like a champagne. So I'm hoping that'll lighten this lipstick up. Yes and no. I still think it's okay for this look though. All right, that is everything for this glowy bronze golden. It kind of got more bronze than I intended, but the intent was a golden goddess sort of look, and I think we got there. I think we did it. So that's gonna be it for this video, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed it, learned something, found some products that you wanna try or do love. Let's chat in the comments down below. If you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up for me and subscribe to my channel to join the Bagel Babe family. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.